Hello everybody and welcome back to Everything is Crab. In today's video, we're going to be jumping right in on pressure 10. Now I have a few attempts here for multiple reasons. One of them being the fact that my face cam froze in the last episode that I recorded, and I didn't know when it froze, but I had beat the challenge. And, it was this whole ordeal. And then I looked over at the recording and my face was frozen. So that was kind of like a bruh moment. If we're going physical, we can take antlers. Absolutely. We might want a bit more HP, honestly, to keep us going. But at least for now, antlers are not horrible, and we can go spike. I like the way the spikes look on the fella there. Now there are some sprites that don't particularly look too well together, and by that I mean the tail and the shell sprites, because no animal has a tail and a shell. Well, except for a turtle, I guess, but at least those looked kind of normal. This one just looked out of place, honestly, in the game, and it felt a little weird. But here we are. What have y'all been up to? How have you been? It's been one day exactly since the last recording was uploaded, so a lot happens in a day, supposedly. Not too certain about that. Not that nothing ever happens, guy, but like something happens, like every moment of every day. So we're kind of having to think about that as the days get a bit longer, especially as summer's sort of taking shape. Oh, we love having access to a little bit of a physical up. I was very tempted to take the hump there for max HP, generation, but I just don't really think I need it. I really just don't think I need it. Now, we started out with some pretty good stats, honestly. Ooh. 2 points of interest, and we don't even have to choose. We get hump anyways. I love that. Oh, the hump actually adds a hump to the character. That's nice. Sure, we can take some adaptation. I'm not the happiest with it, but at the very least, it's gonna help us stay strong in the frozen and in the desert environments. Which, as a creature that's evolving, I think that's quite important. You gotta be keen on adaptation. Gotta be keen on adaptation if you're evolving in today's state. Now, what is this point of interest? Please don't be a poop well. Please don't be a poop. It's the other well. Which honestly is not very nice, but you know what? Getting a sprint this early makes me feel okay about this run in the very least. Because that means we're gonna be able to get out there pretty quickly and just get our food eaten, honestly, which is the most important thing in this entire game, is getting your food eaten. Because if you don't eat food, you don't level up. You don't level up, you don't get any upgrades. It's a sort of chain reaction where if you don't eat good, you don't live good. And I guess that's also sort of the mentality of people who live. Me included. If I don't eat good, I don't live good. I need to eat good to live good. And I had a delicious chicken pesto panini tonight, which honestly, it popped off. It was delicious. I ate it all while on a meeting, and I hope they didn't hear my crunches. That's all I'm gonna say. I hope they didn't hear my crunches in the background. Because if they did, I'd feel very awkward about that. I don't know. Some things are weird. Like eating when you're at work always feels really awkward because everyone is kind of just doing stuff. Some people are hanging out in the break area, and you're like eating. Maybe that's just a me thing, but it's probably just a me thing. Take the mushrooms. We got to take the mushrooms here. little bit of spine action feels pretty good. We're going up against the Crabophant, which I don't think is the worst here. And I am going to be using my Jaws as my primary, just because I don't want to take too much damage before the boss shows up. And we're really not leveling up too much, are we? Yeah, we can run a double question mark. Please don't kill me. Okay, so it's regen and it's poison. So all in all, a net negative. Physical size and max HP up. Those are all really nice upgrades. Honestly, that we're looking for. Give me this well. Something I've noticed is that the bosses really don't do well with the placements of these things. Now, we did take damage for no reason, I must admit. Wow. That was honestly... Oh, we could run up a Pollinator run here if we get fast enough. And it's upgrading our physical because we're a main physical build here. Let's go after these two. Holy. That felt really good. And you know what? I'm going to upgrade size and physical up. I don't think that's a bad thing to upgrade. Yeah, we're just demolishing right now. Like, as it stands, the first few sort of encounters, if you're not demolishing, you're not cut out for the rest of the run. You are not cut out for the rest of the run. And we would like either feeding speed way up or some cheek pouch. Some cheek pouch action could make me a very happy man. That's all I'm going to say. Ugh, I hate the frickin'... I hate the heat in the desert. The heat in the desert really just does me wrong. We need a sprint upgrade, and that's where it is. Get me out of there so I don't take too much damage. So I can get in there. Yep, it's cooled down a little bit. Holy bursh. Oh my gosh, that was a Matrix mode moment. Revenge with the antlers is a perfect synergy. Not perfect, but it is an incredible synergy. And honestly, we're just going to be gaining max HP. I don't really know what I did in those first few episodes to have fucking 500 max HP, but if we could recreate something like that, get some body slam going, I'd say quit playing. Now we want to get to the middle of these guys. Yeah, I love hunting packs because you just get so much food upon killing them. And with the current physical state that we're at, buddy, we're going to go kind of crazy. Okay, so the poisonous barbs kind of don't really matter because we're not focusing too heavily on ability here. But it is nice to have. You know, it's not horrible. It's not gonna be an anti-synergy by any means. Let's run it up. Yeah, we gotta take the mystery mushrooms and just hope that they're not both lethal. Oh, we got... Okay. Physical size and max HP up is really nice. Wow, you guys are just playing, huh? Yeah, we need to run into more groups like that. One thing I do like about having the size ups is having the feeding range up as well with it. No effects? Yeah, we tanked that. Pollinator up seems really nice. And we get our physical up. Kind of huge. Not kind of. That's very huge. And we're going up against a pretty easy boss, honestly. Can't see any points of interest, but that's probably because I'm just not close enough. So let's get a little closer to them. Please don't be the frickin' frozen creature. Okay. We could have just taken a ton of damage there and been really sad. Honestly, that's how this game goes sometimes. You just take nasty damage, and there's nothing you can do about it, except, you know, should have played better, you know? Holy. So the 40 damage is not horrible. Of course we could do better. But at least as it stands now, ooh, a little bit of max HP feels pretty good. A purple chew. We can get behind that. Please don't be the person frozen in the ice. Don't eat my fucking food, man. God dang it. Ugh, these fellas are frustrating. 25 damage, man. Where are you pulling that out of? Straight up pulling it out of your butt. We could upgrade our antlers, or we could just go for more max HP and then replace our antlers with a body slam at some point. I feel like that's not a horrible choice for us. Now, we're going to be taking this point of interest anyways because we have the pollinator. There's body slam. Holy. I mean, being able to one-tap the ops is that's a joyous sort of occasion. And I'm not mad about that in the slightest. Ooh. And our max HP is not doing too poorly. You little devil, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna let you attack me. I'm gonna preemptively attack you so you can't get me. Ooh, that was kind of huge. Oh. Pollinator up that much and max HP up with the pollinator upgrade. We need to start investing in our speed right now. Fuck, man, Claudia's the worst. Claudia's the worst of them. Because sometimes there's just nothing you can do against her. Thankfully, in that circumstance, there was in fact something I could do against her. I think speed is much more important with the pollinator situation that we have going on. Man, a lot of ops pulling up right now. They're just delivering themselves to me. You know what? We could do with a little more damage resistance. I'm not mad about that. Now, points of interest. Where are you, my friends? Where are you? Those little mushrooms look like point of interests. Holy. That doesn't feel half bad. That does not feel half bad. We can run, oh, we can run revenge stacks up even higher, honestly. I'm not mad about that. Now, what is this mushroom going to be? Question mark? We can take a question mark. Okay, it's a little bit of a heat up. So it warms us up a bit, which is not terrible. But I really want to go to these points of interest. I cannot believe that we just, like, did everything correctly there. That makes no sense. Hey, cheek pouch up. Cheek pouch up, though. Holy bursh, man. Yeah, they're just delivering themselves to me, and I am here for it. You know what? A little bit of damage resistance. That could take us a long way. Is this strong enough to go all the way? I think this is. I think this is very much strong enough to take us all the way. Okay, so we got deafened, which is fine. Oh, wow. Yeah. Come on, points of interest. Show yourselves. Show yourselves. Where are you? Is that a point of interest? Yes, it is. Oh, maybe we should have run senses up, honestly. Sure, please be golden. It's not golden. It's a little frustrating. You, my friend, need to be taken care of. Wow. Yeah, the cooldowns are feeling pretty nice, honestly. We do need to be going after more points of interest, though, just for the sake of our stats. Holy crap. We can take Forager. I don't want to waste any of my mutagens, at least when I don't have above the 10 threshold. I don't want to be wasting any of them on useless upgrades. Ooh, Bursh. This is exactly what we were looking for. This is why you keep your mutagen points. Golden. Oh, my size is just barely above normal, man. That's a little sad, honestly. Little capacity, though, on cheek pouch feels pretty nice. Come on, more of these fellas, more of these fellas. Okay, we're running into the capybara situation, which is very nice. You really want to play, brother? You really want to play? Sure, random ally. Aww. It's capybara. Holy I'm sorry, capybara. I'm sorry that you had to see that, but it had to be done. I think taking the regular physical up is the right move there, because it benefits both of our attacks. Yo, capybara, chill on that, man. You should not be going into the storm like that. You're my friend, man. Don't attack me. Don't be rude like that. Don't be rude like that. Hey, antlers up. We can take that. And a little bit of max HP. You guys are hunting in packs? Yeah, we need to take them down. Size and physical up is very, very nice. Our max HP being correlated with our size means if we get some good size ups, we can get some good HP ups. And I'm here for that. Oh, Brody. You guys need to die. You guys need to die in order for my dream to be realized. Because realize. Yeah, you can kill yourself and leave yourself at my door. I'm chill with that. No, at least leave your meat there. I don't want the rest of you. You know what? Max HP up 50% or max HP up 10 is not bad. Especially because we have a multiplier on it. Being that multiplier is pretty low, that's okay. What's up, capybara? Sorry, I got rid of my own teammate there by accident. It was a casualty. Casualty of war. Point of interest. Okay, so we're running up against the final boss. Physical? Yes. Oh, that's why you always gamble. That is why you always gamble. Because if you don't gamble, you're not going to win. Now, this feels like a fight that we can tank head freaking first. You know what? Let's upgrade our antlers. Let's get a little more damage out there. Yeah. I do want to get all my level ups and all my upgrades in there before this ends. Okay. That was absolutely light work. Nothing really that great occurred, but honestly, that build was just strong. It was strong enough to never feel fear in dying. And that is going to do it for today. As always, if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and until next time, take care.